Hey there guys, okay, gonna warn you right off the bat, this one's gonna be kind of fuzzy because I'm gonna be doing some movement, and I'm gonna be back there, and the mic hopefully will pick me up. I had to stretch it out. I put up a sword bit before, and Kevin had asked, is it this wield is similar to a rapier? And basically it is. I already answered that in the text, but I thought that I should show you some of its movement, because in some ways it's like a rapier, in other ways it's not. It's more like a cut and thrust. Now I'll show some basic movements, and I gotta warn you, I'm not an expert at this. I just like practicing with it, you know, it's my style, but there's definitely better swordsmen out there, but I just want to give you an idea of what it's like. So let's have at it real quick. Try to keep this under the 10-minute limit. There's some basic movements to this one. First of all, I'm back here. See? Hi. I'm over here. Rule of thumb, always keep your sword in front of you. You see them so many kung fu movies where they got their sword all the way back here, or they're like proud, like, nah, keep your weapon in front of you. It's better to deflect movements that way. See here. Okay, in your stance, 4-6, you know, both feet planted. Slightly in your more weight on the right leg, so from here you can spring forward, move back. It's all about footwork. I'm sorry you can't see my legs, because that's the most important part of Chinese swordplay. Your footwork. It's all about footwork. The arms are important here, because this is what guides the blow, but it's your feet that keep you alive. I'll try to show. You get your basic motions. There's a whole lot of techniques, but I'll just go for the basic. A few basics. You know, I'm not going to run through all of them because I don't have time. Obvious one is the old stab, or the thrust. This is called si. C-I. It's the Chinese word si. Spell it in English, C-I. You might notice I'm thrusting slightly downwards. You can, oh, by the way, you know, left leg forward, si. Right leg, si. You might notice I'm stabbing slightly downward. This is to reflect that I'm aiming for the stomach. You aim for the stomach, you do it slightly downward if the blades are pointed up and down. It's vertical. You don't aim, when you're stabbing for the chest, you don't do it up and down. There's a reason for this. Stabbing for someone's chest, they got ribs in the way. You know, the bones there, you know, stabbing up and down, I mean, the bones are going to get in the way if you're trying to get inside and get the organs behind. I mean, yeah, with a really good thrust, you might punch through, but why put yourself through that when all you got to do is turn it horizontal? Now you can slip in between. So, the rule of thumb, aiming for the stomach, up and down. Aiming for the chest, horizontal. You know, just, that's my tip for the day, right? Also, you'll notice this a lot in, like, real Chinese swordplay. There's a lot of this. Click, click. And that. See that? That little movement? This is called rap. The Chinese word for it escapes me right now, but that's rap. There's a lot of this. Because you get your stab and returning, stab, returning. You gotta have strong wrists for this. And where the axis of the turn is very important. Depending on where you put it, whether it's at the very tip, whether it's in the middle, which is the most common, is because, you know, you make a thrust and you miss, and they're coming and thrusting you, you're bringing this back to parry. But the same turning motion can also be used to use the tip of your blade to get their wrist as you're stabbing at you. So, you know, you make a thrust, you miss, they're coming back, and you, as you're moving sideways, and that little goes right underneath, dodges theirs, and then cuts right the wrist. There's a lot of wrist cutting in this. It's just, you know, stop them from attacking you. When you hit their hand, they can't attack. And then, of course, while they're distracted with the pain there, you can finish the job. But there's a lot of this. There's a whole lot of that. You see, again, very similar to rapier fighting. A lot of this, back, that. But there's also a lot of cutting. See, you have that. See? That little, quick little, notice that? That's called chop. P. By the way, all the thrusting is obviously done with the tip. The first top thirds here, that's all that delicate slicing and stuff, because here is razor sharp. From here to here, that's the heavy chopping, like that motion, P, there. That's done with this part. Heavy blocking is done with this part, but you don't really want to do that in Chinese swordplay. That's a no-no. You want to either parry an attack or just simply dodge the attack and come in. You don't want to waste a lot of time blocking. That's for the movies. That's not real. Yeah, you got P, which is the chop. This is a decent cutting sword. It's not like a katana, but it can be used for the chops. You know, like avoid a blow and wham, take them out. Okay, next up, how to cut. for a second. Okay, I already did the chop, right? Already did the chop. Another one I like is lift, liao. It's a really good move because it opens up a lot of doors. It's lift. Notice that slight circle I did before going up. I mean, you can just go like that, but it's a different type. It's pluck. I'm talking about liao, lift. You do this to parry the blade out the way, and then you can come inside and get underneath their arm or their stomach or whatever. But it also can be used quickly to go for their wrist. And it opens up a lot of doors. Like, let's say that the guy's coming in like that, you know, he's making a lunge for me, stab. You can use, and this is where footwork comes in. Like I said, footwork is very important. He's coming at me. You step out the way, right to the wrist. Now, if he's a swordsman worth his salt, you'll see that coming to quickly lift his hand out the way. But that opens up his body right there. So I can just zoom right here. I'm coming with a nice cut right there. Door got in the way. This is right in. Now, he might then quickly, he sees, oh snap, and comes and tries to knock it out the way this way. Knocking my blade out the way. But then I can just simply come back and lift again right at his arm. Now, you find very few people who will be able to deal with all three attacks coming in that quickly. You got to get hit with something. But it can change up. Again, you can't see my leg, it's just a shame. But when you're doing lift, you're usually in what they call like a cat stance. Your rear leg, all the weights on it. Front leg, hardly any weights on it, and just your toes are touching. It's not just a static stance. Chinese martial arts is all about movement, transitioning from one motion to the next. You know, and you're going to all these funky looking stances, but each stance has a purpose, you know? So, for instance, when I first go into that, and let's say I did catch his wrist or really he's really freaked out and I see an opening, I could just instantly see this. When you're in this stance, the reason why your front leg is light is so it's telling you you can move forward, you can switch positions, or your leg's already raised to kick. So if I'm going for the wrist, right, and he gets hit or he's too distracted and I see an opening, I can quickly move in, bam, right to the chest. Now I really got him stunned, and then finish him off. Though of course you can always just stab instead of just going in for the cut, because if you do a stab, you're far enough away so that just in case you mess up, you can always knock it out the way and then come in again. You know? But again, it's all about the footwork. Footwork gets you around. And notice the way the move goes, it's designed to go around him. Again, you can't see him. It's designed to go around him. So, lift, after you made that step, he's over there now. First he was right here. Now he's right there. I'm already stepping around. Around, behind. Or right behind right there. If you can't move fast enough, I got him. See? You're constantly trying to circle around your opponent. See? It's important. One last one I'm going to do real quick because I'm running out of time. Actually, I already did run out of time. No, wait, no I didn't. Sorry. Last one I'll share with you. It's called wash. It's one of my personal favorites. It's a little fancy looking, but it's got a use. There, see? Like that. I'll do it slowly. It's like that. Right to the guy's throat. Zoom. That has a use. Thrust coming in or chop coming in. You scoop it up. Scoop it to the side. There's his blade over to the side. Right to the neck. And it's such a quick motion that few people are able to do anything against it other than jump back. If they know it's coming, they can jump back. Or they can continue, like the only way that I've seen to get out of it is to continue the same motion. But I noticed that the few people who I've like messed with, sparred with, who are mostly in the rapier fighting, don't know how to deal with that. So when they see this coming, they're like, what the hell? And then they're hitting the neck. Now, kill them more. You end up in that same cat stance thing, which again is telling you that you're doing that, you can kick, and then in. I've also seen this done in the raised leg stance, and the raised leg is telling you the same thing. You can kick, or you can step forward to take advantage. You know, grab them, stab, whatever. My son's agreeing with me. Yeah, that's just some of the stuff you can do with this. As you can see, it's similar to rapier, but not. There's a lot of other crazy techniques done with this. I hope this was entertaining. Either, you know, you liked seeing emotions, or you got a good laugh out of seeing me making a fool of myself. But either way, hope it was entertaining for you and you guys learned something, and I hope it gave you an idea of how this is actually used. Catch you guys later, right? Bye.